The Prime Minister in Northern Ireland on a visit to this Belfast defence factory supplying weapons to Ukraine. But while the war in Eastern Europe continues, so too do tensions over trade closer to home as the Prime Minister prepares to scrap parts of the UK Brexit deal.
We would love this to be done in a consensual way with our friends and partners, ironing out the problems, stopping some of these barriers east-west. But to get that done, to have the insurance, we need to proceed with a legislative solution at the same time.
A PM determined to drive change, but as he arrived for crisis talks, so did his opponents. And as Northern Ireland's party leaders followed him in. What's your message to Boris Johnson today? The pressure for progress palpable. You need action, not words, right? But inside, not much action. Meetings lasting just half an hour with very little unlocked.
We've had what we would describe as a fairly tough meeting with the Prime Minister.
If the Prime Minister introduces legislation overriding the protocol, is that a red line for you when it comes to power sharing?
There is no circumstances we envisage in which the protocol can be wished away, spirited away, or indeed legislated away. The notion that in the mother of all parliaments, as it boasts, that there would be an attempt to legislate to break international law is shocking. It's breathtaking. And we find ourselves astounded.
But for the DUP, who want to scrap the Northern Ireland Protocol, hope finally that the PM might act. Mr Donaldson, Sinn Fein came out and said that it was a tough meeting. You seem less unhappy. Are you more hopeful now?
We've waited a long time on this moment. We've waited a long time to see the government bring forward proposals that represent action to deal with the problems created by the Irish Sea border.
The PM here today because he wants to try to get the Northern Ireland Assembly up and running again. But this is a knotty problem. The DUP's boycott instalment until it succeeds in scrapping that post-Brexit customs border down the Irish Sea, which these unionists say undermine Northern Ireland's place in the UK. But for all the tensions in Belfast, it's in Brussels where solutions will be found. Quite simply, the PM is asking the EU to make further concessions. And if he doesn't get them, he's preparing to table legislation in the House of Commons to unilaterally override some parts of the Brexit deal, with all the risk that entails. The politics of collapsing talks and a possible EU trade war difficult. But so too are the practicalities for businesses dealing with more checks and costs.
You're talking maybe about £200 a pallet coming over, which that's a lot of money and that money has to be added on to something. It has to be added on to the consumer. I can't keep on absorbing it all the time,
The costs of Brexit clear to this trader and the political cost rising too. Mr Johnson determined to break the impasse, but at what price? Beth Rigby, Sky News, Belfast.